Hello everyone, this is Patrick from Ground to Dust. I wanted to film a short little video today about our creative process when it comes to just starting out and writing new material for a new release. This was a process we developed a couple years ago for the Chronophobia album that we've kept going. We call it weekly creativity. So what that is first I created a folder on a shared location, in this case Google Drive, that I shared with David. And the sort of rules for this is that every week we each deliver 1 minute of new music. That can be one minute track, that can be two 30-second tracks. If you wanted to do it, you could have four 15-second tracks. And they could be new material or updates to pre-existing material. And this is very much a quantity over quality scenario, that you just do something that you think is interesting, is maybe in a direction you want to go, and you just chuck it in the folder. For example, these are just the leftovers from the Chronophobia sessions of just, I believe, all or almost everything on the album started in this process prior to the full writing of the album. And we have a bunch of things here that at some point maybe we thought were possibilities. Some got farther than others. And so then the plan is that after a month or two of this process, that then you comb through and you figure out which ones have legs and which ones don't. As you go, you may review them with each other and add comments about what you like, what you don't, what works, what doesn't, changes to make, etc. While there could be, or, there was intended to be a revision process that, okay, you started a cool demo last week and you like it enough that next week you want to spend a little more time on it and submit a new version. That didn't really play out in practice here. Instead, it was sort of a new thing every couple days, just lots and lots of new pieces and parts. And so some of these then, after the album was done, got sorted into other folders to better identify, what they are, where they're going. And then, here 2003, we have basically a bunch of things that we've done or submitted in the last month or so to possibly be in our releases next year. We find it just very helpful to keep creative juices flowing and get in the habit of being creative on something of regular basis, and not necessarily wait for inspiration to hit, but actually sit down and get working. When there's a timeline, a deadline, a requirement to just turn something in, it doesn't have to be good. Just be creative for a little while and get it in. There have been things that I did that I didn't care for that David thought was great, and vice versa. So this is very much in the there are no bad ideas phase of creativity. So that's an idea that may work for you, to set up some sort of structure to shotgun blast ideas out into the ether and circle back to them later and pick and choose which are actually worth pursuing. We also had a shared document for potential song titles. I don't think we've actually used any of these so far. The list just grows without things getting taken off. That's all. Just a short little peek into our process. More to come, but that's sort of the starting point for us.